I forgot that there is a gossip over there. She'll go and tell my auntie.
But you wouldn't trek to this place now, would you?
If my auntie finds out that the reason why I come to this place is to see you, she'll go tell my parents. And you know I will stop coming out.
Yeah, that's gonna be bad. Seriously. That's bad.
She's coming. She's coming to make sure. Go, 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 go.
So now you don't know me. You don't know me again. You don't reach like that. We be say, na moto now, man. Now you go to come drop you for house.
Must you make everything your business?
Hey.
Carol, leave me. Oh.
Excuse me.
Carol, leave me.
Hey. Yes. Hey. Not be a doctor. Hey. Stop being the doctor. Eh? Not be the doctor. You dey mad? I dey call you, they were kind of come out.
Carol, you give me to them. What did I do to you that will make you slap me like that? You give me to them.
Hey. I go slap you now.
It's okay now, it's okay.
You don't leave my shirt. I go slap you now.
It's okay. Stop now. She's your sister.
I dey call her in the worker, they go now. You first wear big trouser.
What do you want the neighbors to say now? It's okay.
What did I do to her that will make her slap me like that? What did I do to her?
I dey talk to her.
Carol, it's okay now.
I go slap you.
You'll slap me. It's okay. See, it's okay. Stop. Please, sorry, take her. She's still your sister. Yeah, smile now. Smile.
Smile a bit.
See, I know you're in a very bad mood, but please, I still need your help.
What is it?
You remember that my friend I told you about, and the girl he's toasting? See, I told him if you come into the game, it will be easier for him to get.
I still feel very sad that I couldn't see that lousy shoemaker the day we went to demolish her place. I would have loved to see
Mike! That was in the past! I am talking of the present! Do you know how it feels that Cheta could not introduce me to his father? Do you?
Hey, calm down, okay? Just take things easy.
Like take things easy? You want me to take things easy so that Cheta can slip off my fingers just like that? You really want me to take things easy, right?
It's certainly obvious that you are in a very bad mood. But you know what? I'm going to put you in a very good mood.
Mike. Where can I find that girl?
I don't know. But if you motivate me well enough, I am going to find out for you.
And what kind of motivation do you want?
This kind of motivation.
Has Pascal gone?
Ujunwa. Now why you dey run for Pascal? You don't reach level where be say you go begin to dodge your own neighbor, Pascal.
Sis, it's not like that. I know the dodger. I know just one Sam.
You know the dodger?
I know the dodger.
It's alright then. Make I call her. But you know the dodger?
I know the dodger. Oh, come on now.
Mom, where did you say you want me to drop you off?
They just go around then drop me back to the house.
I'm going late for work. You're asking me to drive you around and drop you back at the house?
What do you really think about her?
Well, considering the kind of family she's from, I think she's comparatively humble.
Well, I'm glad that at least you could see something good in her.
Mom, I'm really going late for work.
Oh, Mom. Nobody is going to query you. Cheta, on a more serious note, I see Bella and Ozia saying, let me put it more succinctly. Your father and I will be glad if you marry her.
What?
I don't really know. I wouldn't want you to see it as if we're forcing you to marry her. I just wanted to make sure that you actually saw something good in her. Or what do you think?
I'm going to drop you off in the house.
To be honest with you, I don't like the idea of you spending such a huge amount of money for that girl's aunt to like you. That is crazy. It's crazy to spend 200,000 just to create an impression. It doesn't make any sense.
Do you have an idea the kind of impression a nicely utilized 200k can have in a woman? When you're after big games, use big baits.
You may be right, but count me out. I can't watch you spend 200,000 naira on a girl. It's crazy. Do you want me to die of heart attack? I had a plan of using my sharp neighbor to penetrate the woman, but her sister told me this morning she went out very early.
Don't worry your head off, my friend.
She the from, money be like say, Papa got her money and she get the pay. Who she be, passy. Ajapaka one for my jaba. She the from, money be like say, Papa got her money and she get the pay. Who she be, passy. Ajapaka one for my jaba. I like the life, oh, where I deliver. I no go fool myself. I can't be someone else. I like the life, oh, where I deliver. I no go fool myself. I can't be someone else.
This is going to be a huge success. As soon as she's around. Hello, babe.
Hello. Please, where are you?
I'm in my room.
Alone or with someone?
Come on. How can I be expecting my queen and I'll be here with someone? It's not possible.
Alright, I'll be there in a minute.
Alright.
I can't be someone else. I like the life, oh, where I deliver. I no go fool myself. I can't be someone else. I like the life, oh, where I deliver. I no go fool myself. I can't be someone else. I like the life, oh, where I deliver. I no go fool myself. I can't be someone else.
Good morning. Good morning. Are you Caroline and Jose?
No, maybe that.
So, this is all there is to you.
Now wait till you they talk.
I was actually expecting to see someone rather impressive, but anyways, I just came to warn you to keep your scrappy hands off my man. If you don't, the next time I will come here, trust me, you wouldn't like what I would do to you.
Hey, bros, pack where? Pass away, bros. I don't know you. I don't even know your man. Pack where, bros.
Excuse me? Are you calling me bros?
People they wear this kind of shoe, they be bros. Yes, now. You don't know. Not follow me to all that kind of talk. I don't tell you finish show. You just show this background. That say, more even ask me where person house day, or maybe you want even tell me say, hey, you want to make a happy change the color of this your shoe. You can't just poof, bang on yash. All the talk with you, I don't know. Not do a move.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
All those winches and widget, I come against all of now. When I not see me for this place, so last I go chill now. Last. Every single winch. When come this place, when I not see me.
She the from, and it be like say, Papa got a money.
Chuma, I thought you said she was here.
I wonder. That's what she said now. Maybe something held her up.
Oh, in that case, you have to wait for her then.
Of course.
No problem. So I will be on my way now. My guy.
Thanks, bro.
I want you. Okay. My cap.
Come on, they go house.
Don't.
I go bring her, don't worry.
No problem. Take care of yourself.
All right.
Baby.
My baby. You said you were coming. What happened?
I was almost here, but my auntie called me. She wanted me home, but trust me, I told her that I have a surprise for her.
Really? Okay, let's go up and...
Baby, it won't be a bad idea we'll start going from here. So that I can...
Let's go up so that I can get some money.
Baby, if I go up there with you, I'll be tempted to do something nasty.
Something nasty? I wouldn't mind.
See, I think we should start going for the shopping. You know when I give my auntie those things, she'll be so excited. She'll not even bother about my whereabouts. And you know where I will be all day? With
you. Okay. Wait for me.
It's alright, Ma. I will make out time to come see you. Yes. As soon as possible. Okay, bye, Ma. If only say this woman knows that her husband money at the target. She will know they call me like this, so.
Sister Bella, cause your sister, she and one girl, the Royal Rumble.
Eh?
I dey tell you.
The tumble?
Bege. I dey tell you.
The tumble?
Eh? Bege.
Wait up now. Come. I will make sure you rot in jail. I will mess you up in this town. Me, you're trying to mistake me, right?
Bro, make me vex so. I think this so that you
Hey, come on, shoemaker like you. Don't worry. I will show you my name is Stephanie. I will make sure you rot in jail.
You buy yourself like they walk around. They move.
I will make sure you rot in jail. I will tell you that my name is Stephanie and you can't mess with me in this town. Don't worry.
I will show you my name is Carol Shoemaker. You don't even know my name. Be say who you be.
Carol back. You don't hear what?
You want to push me now, sister?
They do your work now.
You want to push me?
Mike, there is no gainsaying the fact that you lack the moral stand to give any advice on issues relating to women.
That's a lie. And you know it.
You're a schemer when it comes to women.
And that's the more reason you should listen to me.
I don't want to scheme my way into any woman's life. I want to fall in love, with a woman who would love me back. And why am I even wasting my time telling you? You won't understand. I mean, you have no compunction to understand what I'm saying, no matter how hard I try to explain.
Really?
Yeah.
I understand that Stephanie loves you more than this girl your parents are scheming for you to get married to. And in spite of your compunction, Stephanie is there pining away in misery because of you. And I wonder why you don't feel any pity or regret. You see, I am not the only bad guy here.
Mike, sit down, let's go through these files. Hey, man.
Am I still the only bad guy here?
I know. Sit down for now.
I am not.
Caro. No work.
Market no day.
They come to collect our money.
I know say I no get money now. That place where I did before they work, they don't drive us come up for there. I no get money.
Caro, the grace period we will give you don't expire. If you don't want to give us our money, give us collateral.
I don't get any money I won't give you now. If you raise me up now, throw me down, nothing. Last, if all these shoes which not collateral, I'm gonna carry 2 there or 3.
This one's, it's either our money or you give us a collateral that is equivalent to the money. We don't need these things.
Why you did do like this, Amara? Now why you did do like this? Eh?
How?
Please, this has nothing to do with Amara. You're owing us and you know the rules. If you know you don't have the money here, let's go to your house and collect whatever value we can find.
Not good, I beg.
You good?
I'm almost done with everything I came to do, and I can't wait to get back to the States.
I thought you were planning to establish here.
Well, I had that in mind, but the epileptic power supply in our country is something I can contend with.
That should not discourage you in any way. I know it's bad for our economy, but we are all doing our best in the prevailing circumstance. We still, make ends meet, regardless.
Sure.
Cheta, you're not saying something. At least something to defend your country's inability to provide power supply.
Well, she knows what she wants. And if she thinks the current power supply status of the country would not be good for her business, then it would be bad business to establish here.
Really?
Yeah.
Don't mind it, my daughter. At least you have to show patriotism by coming down here to establish.
What exactly happened?
Can you imagine? No, because now what I see they imagine as I talk to you so. Woman where I don't know from anywhere. Just come, my shade. Begin to talk one thing.
Which one be the one thing?
He say, make me and leave a man alone, unless he go deal with me. Now I tap her, say here. Now which one be this one? Now there I talk Rachel. I so fight start. Now the fight matter now we there so I can't dey wonder to myself say now wetin won't cause this kind of fight for person where I no even know.
What happened to the television?
Carol said the women she owes came and took it. She also said they took her phone and some other valuables.
You're not serious. Carol, what's wrong with you? You mean you used our property for collateral for your debts?
Shut up, my friend. You be ungrateful element. Because the money where those women they come here can't drag me for. Now the money where the two both of una take right in our project. No make me vex so. No just make me vex now. Rasta woman.
Look at you. Oh, I.
kill you. Rubbish. Are you pretending you didn't see me or what?
What are you doing here?
I came to see you.
But I can't remember asking you to come and wait for me here.
Ekene, I've been sitting here all night waiting for you. This stupid question you just asked, is it the least you could do?
Amara, I have had a very, very, very hectic day. Even if I'm mad reason. And I'm not in the mood for this your drama at all. FAI drama at all.
Enough what?
Wait, Amara, let me ask you. Haven't you done enough? Haven't you done enough havoc? Leave me alone and let me be, for crying out loud.
How am I supposed to let you be? I'm supposed to be your girlfriend, for God's sake.
Hey! You, my girlfriend. Eh?
Yes.
Amara, if we wrote him, nothing for you. The only thing I remember is that I have a girlfriend who I'm having problem with, and it's because of you. Inuge, it's you.
Your girlfriend?
Yes.
You're a big fool, Ekene. You're just a very big fool. Yes. So you still have that girl in your mind? Eh? Let me ask you one question. What does she have that I don't have? And I'm sure you've not even seen her panties yet. And I'm here offering you everything for free. You're pushing me away.
Shut up!
I should shut up?
Yes. Just get out. Like a mother. Girlfriend material. Like manual machine. Idiot. Come and get out of here.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm your girlfriend.
Good morning, sir.
Morning, how are you?
I'm fine, sir.
Where is Carol?
She's inside.
Call her.
Carol, the landlord is here. Well done. Well done.
I'm not here to talk about the shade you put by my wall without due consultation.
Oga landlord, I beg no vex. Now stay home for neck. Now make me put that in there. I be say I will you make I explain, give you what's happen. You know, so they don't say that place where they did the do shoot before.
It's all right. Back to the reason I'm here. Do I need to remind you that the period of grace I granted you have been exhausted? Huh? And I'm left with the only option to throw you out of my house. Anyway, I've decided to come personally to inform you to look for alternative accommodation.
Oga landlord, I beg, sir. I use God name take and beg you. We go find the money. Me and my sisters, we don't dey hustle to see how we will take complete the money give you. We not even happy say you don't reach this kind of level where you can say more pack come out. I beg, sir. We go pay the money, I beg.
I give you until 12 p.m. to sort this out. Otherwise, you have my lawyer and the court to contend with.
12 p.m. next month.
Oh, landlord, 12 p.m. too small. Too small now.
Carol, what are we going to do now?
I want to know.
Carol, you guys know now. You guys know. This one go 12 come up for you.
What's the problem? I've been calling your line, you wouldn't pick. Listen, Ujuma's phone number is no longer available as I'm talking to you right now. If this is a scam, I will find that girl and I will kill her. I will call you back later. Amara, what's the problem?
I told you to hurry on the phone. Rather, you were there talking with your girlfriend on the phone.
I wasn't talking to a girl, I was talking to a business partner.
Whatever, I want us to go to somewhere.
Where?
Let's go. Stop asking questions. How about let's go? Let's go, let's go, let's go.
This is where you hold nylon. If na shoe you want make I help you gum again, bring better money.
They are for sale.
I don't understand. Make her buy her or make her help you sell her.
Since we don't have money to pay our house rent, I thought I should bring these shoes so that you sell them. We could make money from there to pay our house rent.
Hey, this shoe. This one fine, no?
They are very expensive, especially that one. See, if they price that one 10k, sell. You see this one? 5k, 7k, anyhow, just sell them. All of them 30k. Are they go somewhere?
See as person supposed to behave. And like this 9 person supposed to behave. You see am? If na Isabella now, with that in house mark, he no go gree. He no go gree. See as person they behave. Na so.
I boil with rage. You know, each time I remember the embarrassment she made me feel. Anyway, until I make up my mind on what to do with her, she can continue to enjoy her peace.
Babe, I don't want you to do something that you will regret. I mean, whomever this girl is, just take it easy.
The most important thing here is making my boyfriend see reasons with me. My baby. Babe, please. I need you to come with me so you can talk to him for me. You know, you have this gift of making people believe you. Stop laughing, it's not a laughing matter.
I put something for mouth. Why did
Whatever, but please, I need you to come with me, please.
Okay. Anything. Anything for you, anything for you.
Chuma, I poured out my heart to you and I'm coming to this place, right?
Yes, you did.
This is the girl responsible for my heartbreak. She has wanted to give me heart attack in this town. I want you to teach her a lesson. Tell her that nobody messes around your sister in this town and goes away free. Oh yeah!
This one?
Yes!
Now wait till una dey talk, sef. Now wait till una dey talk.
This is my friend.
Scatter!
So, you are the bastard my sister gave money to from her meeting for you to survive. All you could do is to stab her in the back by snatching her boyfriend. Eh?
Amara, I don't see say I no go fit drink water, drop cup for your matter, oh.
You won't drink water and drop cup for me, Carol! Chuma, scatter! Beat up!
If na sickness they do you, you no go go hospital make they treat you. I no want wahala, oh.
Scatter!
What should I do so?
Scatter!
I want you! I want you! I don't want you!
You want me to kill you?
No!
You want me to
fight you now! I'm fight you!
Listen, if you don't leave her boyfriend, I'll kill you! I'll kill you!
No mess! No mess!
What do I call to help Carol? It's my sister. Pascal, you in the house? Let me even go in. No credit. Pascal, it's Ujunwa, your neighbor, please. Pascal, are you around? Please help me go check up on Carol. Some people are beating Carol. Pascal, please go outside for me, please. Please, I beg in the name of God. Oh, okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
But why?
How? No, I'm coming there right away.
What's the problem?
It's my auntie. She just had a heart attack. I need to go now.
Are you a dummy? If she has a heart attack and dies, it's to your advantage. Oh, come on, babes. It's going to be a -1 on the list of your enemies.
I need that woman alive. Okay? If she dies, my uncle might just claim everything. I need her as a witness. Please, some other time, okay? I would have loved to help you with my sugar-coated tongue.
You are doing? What type of madness is this, eh? You want to fight a woman? Guy, chill, cool down, eh?
You know how much I hate it when someone double-cross anybody that trusts them, eh?
Forget that thing, no. Forget that thing. As the fight, I hear your staff and come. I will bring police, they go arrest you now. In fact, that one I want, I'll give him that double. As it be now, my intention now to fight you. Oh, yeah. If that fight, you will more fight.
Arrest you! Call police! Call the police! I will use my money and join the case against you. Come on!
More fight!
You want to fight?
Pascal, leave him.
Eh, you want to fight?
Leave him.
You want to fight?
Pascal, leave him.
Okay, fight. Okay, fight.
You mad? Why you go leave him?
Tell me something, I leave him.
Now every two woman talk, now you go the answer. Why you go leave him?
Eh. Leave him.
More fight though! Forget that, more fight! I go.
What are you doing here? I thought you were supposed to be out. Huh?
I never said I was not out.
Huh? So why did you call me now? You call Pascal too. You tell us to make you can't help Carol. Why are you sitting here? You're not doing anything to help her.
Isabella, you won't understand. Something happened outside. Have they gone?
What are you talking about? Eh? What can you possibly say I will not understand?
Isabella, forget matter. Have they gone?
They have gone. And now you listen to me. If not that your call came when I needed a distraction, I would have been very, very angry with you. If I leave them, made a big carol small now. Rubbish girl.
Where were you?
Somewhere. You not understand.
Bella, I thought you were busy trying to get alternative accommodation. Or even trying to get money so that we can pay the landlord. It's obvious Carol does not have money.
How is that my business? Eh? Let's begin. How is it my business?
It is well with my soul. At last, my soul, they fine. Cheta, Disemeka.
As you can see, I was about going out before you came in. If only you had called, you would have known I wouldn't be available.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know I now have to call to tell you that I'm coming to see you.
Why do I have this feeling this is not just a social visit?
Really? Alright. Let's assume it's not a social call. Can we talk about this new girl in your life?
Aha! I knew it. Interrogation. So tell me, what have I done to warrant this interrogation?
Cheta, this is not taking us anywhere. Like, I didn't know you were this ashamed of me.
I was actually in this office when your father came in. And instead of getting us introduced, you showed me out.
Stephanie, what is this?
Can you stop going in circles and be a man over this issue? Can you just stop?
Now what you come here come to?
Carol, how else do I explain to convince you that I don't have anything with Amara? She's not my girlfriend.
If you don't get anything with Amara, what's he on the pinch her for body? Now why she dey vex? The other day she come here with one man, say they won't beat me. Come begin push me to away like small pikin. I beg, I don't want to hire.
Carol, please, Biko, I'm a Nihanya Madrizi. But just try and listen to me.
I say I no one listen to you. Because after now police and army now she go carry come here to come disturb me. Come they go a beg.
Okay, Carol, you said I should remind you when next the small scale and medium industry exhibition will be happening. I need you to go to their office and register because they will soon start.
Now where their office dey?
What do we do? Huh? You don't ask what we go do. As it be so, I no fit dey here wait make landlord come carry police. Come disgrace me for this neighborhood. Yeah. No fit oh. Early more tomorrow morning I don't come out sharply.
Carol, please, what do we do?
Ujunwa, why na me they ask now? Now what you want make her talk? Eh? The only two I fit think of now. Now say we pack our bag, go village.
Eh?
Yeah. Carol, how long do you think we will last in the village? Our parents couldn't survive their last trip to the village. Do you think we can?
I beg. Make person no call my name, call this village thing. Oh. Person no just count me enter. I beg. I no involve.
Carol, please say something.
Now what do you want make her talk?
Something.
Now me born you. I would fear your face.
Carol, what brings you to my office today?
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Please sit down. So what brings you to my office?
I say, since they say you want to give money, I take go for a shop. I can't say, since you say you give money, I don't know whether you want to give me the money where you say you give me.
Carol, not like I'm laughing at you, okay? they wonder what to make you change your mind.
I mean, bros, that broken way you knock and I no enter. Bakam! Just stick to that spray they talk. Spray.
Okay. What made you change your mind?
I don't suffer. Bros, I don't suffer. Even you no go understand the suffer I don't suffer this few times. Suffer I get home. Suffer I get home. I don't do suffer.
Sorry, it doesn't call for crying. Sorry, use this to wipe it.
You give me the money for the shop, make the money for the shop, man, I'll find the shop. I don't know the suffer. What the thing is, the suffer I get home. Bad home. Back out.
You didn't make my neighbor. That was I don't put you. Ah! Uju? Uju?
What are you doing here?
Ah, Uju. Chuma. You know her?
Of course! This is the Uju I was telling you about.
Pascal, what's your friend talking about?
Chuma, it's like we started developing some partial contacts.
Partial what?
This is that my neighbor I told her I wanted to bring you to help you get that your girl. So what are you saying?
Pascal, don't tell me nonsense. You told me we are coming back. You told me we are coming back after you went for shopping. Your phone switched off. Eh? Listen, let me tell you. You think you can play games on me? You are wrong.
Hey! Enough of the insults. One more embarrassment from you, I will come with the police and everything I have. Pascal, I will not stand there and take insults for lunch. Excuse me.
What do you mean? What's your problem?
You are making a very big mistake here. See, that guy is my neighbor I told you, that my sharp neighbor I told you about. So what are you saying?
You are talking nonsense.
Wait, yeah, I don't know what I'm saying.
What's this? What's this? This is our number, isn't it?
Wait, Chief, what are you saying?
Hi.
Jesus. I thought this our number was not going through. See, I just tried it, it went through. So what are you saying? Okay, wait, let me try yours.
People can deceive people.
Wait, this is a different number.
What? Pascal, you have this girl's number on your phone? Hey. What's happening here?
This is my neighbor, Nari sharp girl. Oh. Hey, see, she called me with this number yesterday and I saved it with Uju 1.
And you allow this girl to go?
Pascal, she's the girl. Let's
You've really been through hell. Your story is such a pathetic one. I will help you, but it has to be on one condition.
Which one condition?
Since you refused to take the money the last time I offered it to you, I will have to lend it to you this time. Agreed?
I get choice.
Good. So when I lend you this money, how do I get it back?
My intention is to say you give me that money now. I'll come money inside, first go pay my house rent. Then sort of that small begin I get. The remaining money I take and go buy shoe material. I get if I find design I don't already draw. I will make. I'll make and finish. I can't go exhibition ground. I'll get plenty customers there, I'll sell them. I'll pay small.
Caro, what designs do you have?
Thank you very much, Mike. Yeah. I'm waiting for her to come out. Thank you.
How now?
I told you it was this girl I saw. You say it wasn't her.
I've always known this girl to be a sharp girl. But I never knew she could be this sharp.
She's finished. She's finished. I will deal with her. I will finish her.
really made up my mind to follow her to somewhere quiet and run her over.
Wait. Babe.
Wouldn't that be murder? Hit and run, my friend. Who will see me do it? I would just run her over and disappear.
And what stopped you?
Is it not that my stupid boyfriend? He came out and took her in his car. I followed them though I lost them in a lousy traffic. But it has not ended. I will still deal with her. You will deal with her, right?
Oui?
Of course. Are you not with me on this?
You know, say, person like you now, if it never chop this kind of food before. Now, like banana and butter, now you go to chop. All those banana and butter, now food will go feed, they make your belly, they turn you. But me, since when they born me, I don't begin to chop strong food. So my belly is strong. Nothing will make my belly turn me.
Don't worry. Don't punch me.
Now they pursue you.
Sis, who is he?
I asked him, now who they pursue him? He asked me on that question, who is he? You the Chris?
Is this really acid?
Bella,
You want to pour acid on someone?
Bella, wait, we'll soon leave here. Just relax.
Isabella, now wetin dey happen for you? Now who be crazy person when you carry come our house?
Bella, you know her? She said our house. Is this your house?
It's complicated, you understand?
Now which kind of foolish question you dey ask her? You no get sense. Na me being senior sister. Hey, you. So because your landlord say you want control our load, you pack your thing, go knock her for this one house.
Isabella! God! Oh my God. Bella! You told me you were traveling, but you wanted to spend a few days in my house. And I said fine. Bella, what kind of a lie have you been living? Huh? Who would have believed that you're such a low-life, classless bastard?
Stephanie, if I explain, you understand, okay?
Oh, when you explain, I understand, okay?
Just calm down.
I will understand when you explain. I should calm down, right? Okay, tell me. If I had poured this acid on her face, would you have sued with me against your sister, or you would have betrayed me? Answer me.
Hey, when I come pour acid for my face.
Low-life church rats.
Isabella, now maybe say you dey go school. Now maybe say you go carry that person to come pour acid for my face. Now what I do you now? Now what I do you now? Now what I do you?
It's obvious that Cheta, he has actually done nothing to show any kind of seriousness or commitment to Bella. I am now going to sit and watch the opportunity of making that girl a daughter-in-law slip off our fingers.
We allowed him to handle things himself. But since he doesn't want to be sensible about it, I think it's high time we did it for him.
If he knew what I'm capable of doing to him, he wouldn't think it an option not to marry that girl.
What's going on here?
See acid for ground though. Can you imagine? See acid for ground.
Bella, what's up with the acid?
Bella! Bella, come back here!
Question
Because he carry person come, make they come pass it for my face. Catch am now like rat, put am for cage, may you begin the question am o.
How could Isabella do such a thing?
How I want take no? Shey if I go call police now, tell them say my own sister carry person come, make they come pour acid for my face. They go arrest am, put her for cell. They go say I don't arrest my sister. If they no come talk so uncle, who go bail am? Last, my shoe money, I go take go bail am.
Why are you people doing this to me? Why? Carol, why?
Now you the one pour acid.
Pascal, you really need to help me. Please.
Oh, well, I'll do all I can. Yeah.
I see myself as a big fool right now. A big fool.
Of course you are a fool.
Pascal, if I had listened to you, I wouldn't have spent the last 200k I used in doing shopping for that girl. Leave me. My head is breaking. This is a serious issue. And you are touching me.
Oh. Well, I told you, but you're not listening to me. You were too sure of what you were doing. So,
do you know that the 50,000 naira I borrowed from my sister was part of the money this girl took from me?
Chuma! So the money I gave to you for business was actually for a useless purpose. Hey! Jesus Christ, I'm finished. Chuma! You gave my money to a woman. My hard-earned money. My sweat. Chuma, if you don't give me back that money this minute, the whole neighborhood will gather. They will hear our story. The way two siblings, kill themselves. Right now. That money fast. Now.
Carol, what is it?
Oh my God. How could your sister do a thing like that? How?
I'm very sorry about this, okay? And who was the girl she came with?
I don't know who the guy be, oh. I don't know who the guy be. That's why she come here. Cause I make her living boyfriend alone for her.
Who the heck is that?
She not be heck, oh. Now when she be? You can't drive a motor come here, say make her living boyfriend alone for her.
It's alright. It's okay.
It's not alright, oh. I beg, it's not alright at all. Maybe person no can go divide my neck or break my eye. Come pour me acid because of you. As it be so, the money where they owe you, I go pay you.
Good. Let's see.
Bros, I not fit die for your matter. I not fit die for your matter at all. I not fit, oh.
Carol, look me in the eyes and listen to what I have to tell you.
I beg. Now what's in inside your eye?
Actually on my way to the nearest refugee to drop your bags because that is where it belongs.
My bag?
Oh, please! Shut the hell up!
You wouldn't do that.
People like you that want to roll with girls that don't belong in the same class with. Don't talk when I am talking. So shut up and listen!
Stephanie,
Shut
please, listen to me.
You can't do that!
You can't do that! Stephanie, come on. You will understand when I say
Get out of my house! Leave my house this minute!
Stephanie,
shut up and leave my house! Low life, bitch!
Friendship isn't about money, come on!
Shut up and leave my house! Stephanie, leave my house!
Come on!
Leave my house!
Wait till you. You want to match you that dog? Shut up! I go match you! I go match you!
Shut up!
The match?
Leave my house!
Who you be?
Yes! Come on, get out! Leave my house this minute! Leave my house this minute! Fake ass bitch! Leave my house this minute! Bitch!
Stupid you!
Fake ass bitch! Low life bitch! Fake ass bitch!
You want me to
shut up and leave my house!
let you go on?
Shut up and leave this stuff! Shut up! You! Shut up and leave my house! Shut up and leave my house! Shut up and leave my house! Fake ass bitch! Fake ass bitch!
Just like she said, my sister never going to give me a moment of rest until I give her all the money I collected from her. If you require sleeping in your house, I will do that in order to make sure I get that girl and collect every penny I spent on her.
How are you going to collect all the money you spend in the hotel? Eh? The one for drinks, the one for car hire, the one for food, even the one you took her to the boutique and buy so many clothes for her. You don't forget that time when she even come hotel. Instead of that girl to drink small Pepsi or Coke when you buy, go buy big champagne.
Are you going to help me or not?
Sorry, I cannot help you. I cannot keep you in my own house. Because if my parents get to find out about this, it's going to put me in big trouble. So I can't.
In other words, you are saying...
I am saying I cannot. Or do you want my parents to think the way you are squandering money on girls is the same way I'm squandering money? Take your time, waka.
Pascal!
Stop.
You can't abandon me now! You can't! Pascal! Pascal! Pascal!
Stephanie, how could you? How could you even conceive such an ugly idea? How could you nurse the intention of throwing acid at a fellow human being? How? You know, I have a mind of getting you arrested by the police.
If I had the intention of throwing acid on her, do you think I'll be the only one to answer to that? No. Your girlfriend's sister will certainly be an accomplice.
If you had the intention?
Yes. Oh, come on, Cheta. I expect you to be smarter than this. Do you think I'm so daft to throw acid on someone in broad daylight? No. I only went there with a bottle of soft drink just to scare her away from you.
You are sick, Stephanie. You're sick.
No, I'm not sick. The problem here is you have refused to accept the truth.
What bloody truth?
The truth that I gave you my love. I have stayed away from relationships, hoping that one day you will see the enormous love I have for you and make me a woman. Cheta, I gave you my heart. I gave you everything. What do I get in return? Heartbreak! Cheta, heartbreak! Cheta, if I can't have you, no one else will.
This is crazy. Stephanie, you are crazy.
Crazy? Have you seen people fighting for what belongs to them? Cheta, have you ever fought for what you want? If you have, then you know that crazy is the least of the names you'll be called.
Now wait.
How would you want me to help you?
You say?
I want to help you with what you're doing.
I think say you want to come out now.
The one why they come out since wait I don't gain. I better teach me make I start to help you.
I read this one. You go use this one. Try to come out all the nails with the inside.
Well done.
How you doing?
Fine. Someone said I should give this to you.
Now waiting. They speak English. Now who?
It's a man. Don't really know him.
Man.
don't go.
Hey, may not be bomb. You carry come here. Oh. Your father.
Indian dress. This is nothing. So my dinner gown.
Abawo.
I wish that my size I have to just wear and come out.
Check that. I don't know my size.
I have eyes.
Europe. Make I hide them. No, you try, you try. He?
You like it?
Die. Thank you.
It's nothing, no, it's okay. I'm just trying to make up for the last time. You really kind of look different and more beautiful in this. Thank you. Okay. What is it? Okay, if you don't want to eat with the knife and the fork, you can use a spoon.
Bakam. Don't rush me. Not be fucking knife, I dey think. I dey think something.
Tell me.
I dey think how I go fit make my business, make it big, where? I can't dey wonder whether you go fit bring those machines that will get sense, will get presence, will take big shoe. We will do combined business. The way I dey think am, it go make sense. Die! Novice, how you see?
That would be a very expensive venture, you know.
Not true. I don't think I'm too. I sabi say it could be an expensive venture.
Anyway, let's eat. We'll talk about that later. Okay. Go ahead.
I don't even have enough money to pay for this hotel room for another day. What have I turned myself into? I've lost face in my house, and I know that Stephanie must have told everybody that cares to listen that I'm fake. What do I do now? I just have to get out of this town and disappear for a long time. Or better still, accept myself the way I am. Go back to my sister and plead for forgiveness. I can then face life as a real person in a real... Will it be that easy? God, I'm confused. I've never really asked for your help, but right now, Heavenly Father, I need it. I need your help.
Sis, tell me about him.
Who?
Cheta.
Now what I want to talk? Now I give him money what I pay for house rent. I can use from there, do some other things. Now him buy me that fine clothes that day. What do you want here?
Does he want you to be his girlfriend?
You I beg you. But for my mind, I know he hate like me. He just like me.
Has he taken you to his house?
Now what I want to go do for your house?
Could I know? I didn't ask if you've done anything with him. I only asked if you've been to his house. See, there's nothing wrong in going to know where someone who's been this nice to you lives. Seriously.
See Uche, wow.
Natural they talk now.
I hear. The only thing we just dey bother me now, na be that girl wey dey come here, come dey buga, make her leave her boyfriend alone. My mind dey tell me say na Cheta she dey talk about. I don't know. If say Isabella dey house now, I share for us.
But why they drink Panadol for another person's headache? If she's looking for her boyfriend, then she should go find him instead of coming to disturb you. Huh?
Abby?
Yes, now. What's up, Peter Kemi?
You must follow me today.
Leave me alone.
You must follow me today. You must follow me and we must settle this matter.
What
exactly are you taking her to? Okay, look, you don't need to get yourself involved. She knows exactly what I'm talking about. And we must get there today and this matter must be settled. To where
I'm asking you? Come and carry me. Eh? Leave me.
I'll carry her on my head though.
Leave me.
Amara, since you know what this man is talking about, why don't you go down with him and settle this matter once and for all?
Oh. Madam, forget this matter. He knows the reason why I want to follow him to the place. You know!
See, if it's that place, we have gotten there today. You ought to go, and the matter is settled. I will carry you up.
Come and carry me. Come and carry me.
God don't catch you today. Just look at me. You will know that I'm not here to play. Ujunwa, I need my money. I need all the things that I bought for you. I need them now before I go provoke.
You again? You this bros, you again? Eh? Now which one be this one? Why you come begin the Allah for my sister?
Is she your sister? Then you have a criminal for a sister.
You are the criminal, my friend. Who the hell are you? What are you talking about?
You see yourself now. Now me gently they ask you question. You know answer me. You they spread, they booga, they bang on yash, they poof, bang on yash. You see yourself now. Ujunwa, I honorably permit you to fire him back grammatically. Not but let you go school.
Ujunwa, you a crook. Scammer of the highest order. You
not go school. Eh? I said make you fire him back in a grammatical way. Now!
You're the one who is a crook. You're the one who is a criminal. Have we met before? Are you confused? Huh?
I ain't go school. Ujunwa, speak English for her.
If you don't leave here now, I'll fire you now.
Chuma.
What are you doing here?
I came here to collect something.
Where's my money?
Amara, you know why we are here. So go straight to the point. You didn't come here to collect money.
Close your mouth. I don't even have your time. In fact, Carol, I have brought back your useless boyfriend to you. I am tired of his childish attitude. You can take him back, eat him. I don't understand. Are you happy now?
Amara, I feel where we say you come. You don't hear me so? And I know say you know this crazy person will start for you so. So, I am personally beg you to carry this crazy person back because I am tired of his childish attitude. I don't understand too.
What is going on here, Chuma?
This is the girl that owed me. I came to collect my money. She's the one that collected all the money from me.
I beg, make sure your brother no come begin the bend and nyash for my shade. The bend and nyash, the poof for you. Carry two of them, come up for you. Carry them, babe.
She's the from, money be like say, Papa got the money and she get the pay. Who she be, passy. Aja pako one for my jaba. She's the from, money be like say, Papa got the money and she get the pay. Who she be, passy. Aja pako one for my jaba. I like the life, oh, where I deliver. I no go fool myself. I can't be someone else. I like the life, oh, where I deliver. I no go fool myself. I can't be someone else.
It's not as if I asked for a very expensive car, just something to take me around and, I don't know, and offer my identity some kind of protection. That's all I ask for.
It's all right, my dear. Okay, don't worry.
And I don't just understand. I don't know why he wants me to keep being disgraced by the one I have now. Every time I'm at the technicians, it's not nice. It isn't.
You don't have to kill yourself over nothing. Where were you going to?
Actually, I was just so upset. I checked out of the hotel, I jumped the car at the technicians, and I am going home. I'm going back to the States. I can't stay here anymore. I can't stay in this country. No. I'm tired. I just want to go.
No, that is not a way to start off a business. You don't quit when you're faced with little challenges. You know what? You are going to finish your business. You can stay with us for a little while if it's okay by you. In fact, I insist you stay with us.
Why is it taking time? That's the point I'm making. Make sure you dispatch them before the end of work today. Alright, do that.
Cheta, did you ask that girl, that shoemaker, to come to this place?
Yes, I did.
Why?
I'll give you an answer to that if you go and bring her into this office yourself.
Okay.
Good afternoon. Mike, I want to put this clear to you. This girl you're looking at has a name. And henceforth, I want you to refer to her as Caro and not that shoemaker. Am I understood?
Yeah.
Fine. May take your leave. Carol, sit down.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming.
No, thank me for coming. How are you the para for your cousin now?
Never mind. Don't worry about that. I actually called you about to tell you what I think about your proposal.
What do you think?
Carol, you see, considering the epileptic power situation in the country, electricity, I think it will be bad business if we import all those equipments and...
Don't worry. My mind already tell me say if you no work.
Are you listening to me? Okay. I've made arrangements with an Italian company that understands what great craftsmanship is. We have decided to take your designs and make quality shoes at low price points.
What did you talk?
We're in business. We'll make shoes.
God bless you. Cheta, thank you well. God must have blessed.
What?
Why did you nice to me like this?
Let's say let's talk about it.
Thank you.
With the way I see things, I think that buying her a car will be an easy way to score a point. What do you think?
It will not be a bad idea.
I will have to just... Oh, it's Mike. Let me find out why he's calling. Hello? Hello, Mike? Hello? Cheta, are you out of your mind? Eh? Are you out of your senses? Eh? Is it not enough damage that you are having a stupid fling with that lousy illiterate gold digger? That you have foolishly decided to pump in my hard-earned money into our show business?
Is it not madness?
I'm surprised at the two of you. I'm surprised you're seeing it from this perspective. I believe I've invested in a business I think would yield immense profit.
What kind of business are you doing with a girl who does not have up to ₦1 million to her name?
Mom, this girl is talented. Her story is the kind of story that will make headlines. It's a kind of grass to grace transition. And it would appeal to people. It's a phenomenon that will yield money.
I demand you put a stop to that. It's better you do it yourself because you wouldn't like how I would do it.
Cheta, why are you doing this to me? We have a lovely girl that would have loved you to settle down with. But look at you, fooling around with a girl who has no future or prospect to offer you. Why?
I never imagined that Cheta could embarrass me so in front of that wimp.
And to think that he is sponsoring her to own a shoe line. This is madness. Mike, this is crazy and it's totally unacceptable. God.
Don't bother yourself with that. I have told his father everything. And trust me, that man is going to put a stop to this madness.
I feel like killing that girl. I could kill her. I could kill her.
Just relax. Relax and watch as things play out.
Excuse to go, sir. I didn't say your father anything. I have no idea what you discussed with her.
Okay. One more thing. I'm leaving now. I won't stay long though, but any appointments I have in the next 1 hour, reschedule them.
Okay, sir.
Hey bro. I thought about what happened in the office yesterday, and I realized that you were right, and I was wrong.
Who sent you to do this?
What are you talking about?
Nothing short of a gun in the head would make you be this humble in an issue relating to a woman.
This is not about a woman, but about you. Listen, you have the right to decide who you're going to spend your time with or who you want to hang out with. If Carol makes you happy, by all means, give her all the attention she needs. Don't look at me like that, bro. Listen, I'm sure I believe I'm doing the right thing.
Uju!
Yes, sis.
You know they follow me, they go to the exhibition.
I'm not going. I have an important place to go to. But I'll help you take the bag to the bus stop.
You don't call Isabella?
Nope.
Why you never call?
If you wanted to know, you would have called her yourself.
You get sense. Eh? Na sense, now you talk so. I dey ask you just so that we go know where she dey. Now she's supposed to call me, say, sister, no vex so. Not be sense be that.
Well, I tried calling her, but she wasn't picking my call.
Make she not pick. As she take carry that in 2 left leg go. Now so you go take carry the 2 right one and come back.
Sister Mother, go. Am I still well? Where you go now?
Say well. He poof, poof. Say make I say well.
Are you enjoying yourself?
Yes, thank you. You see, you know, in the States, we have to take tea all the time because it's very cold and you can't afford to be that cold, so you have to take tea.
I know.
But in Nigeria, you're taking tea and you're sweating.
Because it's always hot here in Nigeria.
Yeah, so hard. You see, if not because this is our fatherland and we definitely have to come back, I just would have stayed back, you know?
But remember one thing, there's no place like home.
Of course, and that's why I'm building a business that can provide employment.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, I'm done. I'm okay now.
But you didn't, you didn't eat your fish?
Yeah, sure. I'm fine.
I go leave this fish.
Oh, well, let me take this away.
No, leave it.
No, it's fine. I can do it. My mama raised me well.
Such a good girl. She's such a good girl.
It's really good we have her here. But how are we going to put Cheta into doing her swimming boats?
Darling, don't worry. I have already started doing that. He will soon come running to us. Trust me.
What have you done?
Who are you?
Who we are is not important. But the most important thing is that you are not allowed to enter this establishment.
Are you mad? Enter which place? Do you realize who you're talking to?
Listen, I respect you because you're a gentleman. So I also expect you to respect your tie, respect your suit. Just turn and get out of here. That's all.
Who are these bastards?
Get out! Just go!
Hello? Mike, please come straight to the front door. Immediately.
Okay. That's good.
You don't know what you're up against. I'll make you pay for this.
Mike!
I'm here.
Who are these clowns refusing me access into my own office?
I really don't know who they are. But your father called and said he instructed me to comply with them.
My father?
Yeah.
He's not picking my call.
Aha.
He wants me to beg him, huh?
If only my sisters were half as smart as I am, our problems would have been over long time ago. Whew. Amazing. I'm fine. The wonderful family, they're taking good care of me, Daddy. Yes, Daddy. Daddy, I can't wait for you to come and meet them. They're so nice. They're amazing. Okay. Oh, come on, Daddy. You don't owe me an apology for the car incident. All you owe me is the gratitude you're going to show to this wonderful family that's been taking good care of me. Yes. Thank you, Daddy. Daddy, Chief and his wife are here. I would like it. Okay. Alright then, when you call back. Bye-bye. Love you, love you, love you. Bye. Oh, I really wanted my dad to say hi to you, but some important dignitaries just walked in and don't worry, he'll call back.
It's all right, my dear. I hope you're comfortable.
Oh, Auntie has been so wonderful, such a wonderful host.
You aren't saying nothing yet. By the time I finish taking care of you, you look so good.
Please join me.
She the from, and it be like say, Papa got the money and she get the pay. Who she be, passy passy. Ajapaka one from Ajaba. She the from, and it be like say, Papa got the money and she get the pay. Who she be, passy passy.
Who she be?
Ajapaka one from Ajaba.
What's my sister blabbing about? Mr. Bella. Hey, this one I wash you. Mr. Bella, who are you washing?
So now what should be on a business?
Just like you tried to wash me, but you failed. See, Matt, tell you, guy, not the guy. You hear him?
Listen, if you run your lousy mouth here, I will kill you this place and nobody will ask questions. Don't dare.
I don't want your trouble. Just allow me to go home.
Where do you think you're going? My money. Give me my money. Where do you think you're going?
I don't have your money.
My money! Do you have my money?
I don't have your money.
You're hurting me, oh.
Give me my money.
Listen to yourself.
Leave me alone. Say, you're hurting me, oh.
Hey. What's going on here? Give me my money.
You're a criminal. This guy is a thief. Nonsense.
Let me have my money.
Next time, try to hurt me in this neighborhood. I see what I will do. Nonsense.
Come back. I said, what is wrong? What is wrong is that people like you don't want to mind their business.
What?
Yes. Had it been that you saw me holding a guy here, you would have passed gently. But now you see, it's a girl. You stopped. Mr. Nice Man. Give me my money.
I'm not owing you. It is you who is a criminal.
Hello, Jimmy. Please send down 3 of your guys along street. It's an armed robbery case immediately. Yeah, now, I'm there.
Hey, you, come here. Don't punish you there. Where's my money?
Go down now.
Is it that you give me my money today or you get married to me? I don't care how you do it. Either at the church or that Amadio has line. I don't care.
What?
You must give me my money.
Listen. Wait. Come.
Now, can I take you home?
What?
Can I take you home to avoid a repeat of this?
Thank you. Just I don't like following men that I don't know. I don't like following them in their cars.
Ujunwa Nozie, can I take you home?
She the from, money be like say, Papa got her money and she get the pay. Who she be, passy. Ajapako one for my jaba. She the from, money be like say, Papa got her money and she get the pay. Who she be, passy. Ajapako one for my jaba.
Stephanie, are you wondering why I actually come here or what I am doing behind Cheta's desk?
Yeah, where's Cheta?
He no longer works here. For now.
That's funny. Like, this is his father's company. I know you're joking. You're joking.
Well, the story goes that his father is very angry with him over his affairs with that dirty shoemaker. And he disowned him.
Really?
Now they have someone else they want him to get married to.
Oh, they have someone else for him already? That means I never stood a chance of getting him to marry me.
Aha! Now you see why I always wanted us to be together. But you were always gunning for Cheta. Anyway, that's in the past now because right now I am here. And you know what? I am in the mood to celebrate. And why don't we go to somewhere real nice and
So this is what you and your friends do. You guys go about town promising girls marriage. What?
See, listen, it's not what you think, okay? See, it's not what you think, honestly. See, in as much I don't want my parents to hear about this, try to make me feel guilty here, okay?
Meaning?
Meaning, there's no difference between you and Chuma. Chuma was coming after you thinking you were the daughter of a rich man. You filled his head with so much lies, which I never believed you are capable of telling. Only God knows the lie you have filled the man that just brought you back.
stop calling me a liar.
And if you don't want me to call you a liar, then stop lying, okay? See, let me tell you, I don't want to be associated with the problem between you and Chuma. If you people know where you started from, you better go back there and solve it between yourself. Nonsense.
Come on, get out.
Ujunwa. Was that the reason you pretended you didn't recognize me when I saw you fighting with that guy on the street?
Bros, it wasn't as if I did not recognize you.
Was that Chuma?
Yes, that was Chuma. We're both deceiving each other. I found out about him first. Well, he lost.
You both lost. I mean, nothing gained out of dishonesty is actually a gain. To be dishonest, you have to lose your dignity, your self of decency, your self-respect, a whole lot of other...
Sis, how did it go?
The thing go perfectly well. No be small. When I get to the exhibition, that's what they gather. Everybody won't collect shoe. Everybody won't buy that my shoe where I carry go. That's what they buy them until the shoe finish.
Really?
As they finish, they can carry their hand and go bring broom. Now I start to measure their leg.
This calls for celebration. You know what? You both go in there and freshen up. I'm taking you out to celebrate this.
Oh yeah, look where they go.
I want to go with you people.
Where?
This is your opportunity to know him too well. You need to go to his house to know where he's living. It will help you to understand him. Be right.
There's nothing in this bag.
Oh, that broom! You have to measure their leg. Wow!
You stay right there. Hardly had I relieved Cheta of his duty, then you started reveling with a woman in his office. Is that how you're going to run this establishment?
No, sir. I'm sorry, sir.
Shut up! And you, I know you. I saw you the last time I came here to see my son, and I saw the way you were looking at him. I thought it meant something. And here you are, frolicking with his cousin in his office. You are nothing but an evil wind. I never want to set my eyes on you. Now get out of this office. Both of you get out! I said get out!
Oga, welcome, sir.
The house be this.
Carlo, will you open the gate?
Oga, I can't. Oh.
Are you all right? What do you mean you can't?
Oga, now your papa, oh. Your papa just come ask me to go outside, lock the gate. Now make her stay outside, oh, Oga.
My father?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Now he's not picking my calls. Why would my father play this kind of game? Why would he chase out my gate man and lock my door? Why? I have a mind of going straight to his house to tell him how bitter I feel about this whole thing.
Hey, small. Why you rush? Patience.
Good day, sir.
Good day, how are you?
I'm fine, sir.
Honey, why did you ask us out?
Didn't we discuss about getting something for Isabella?
Oh,
me?
We did. Oh, is that it?
Yes.
That's what?
That is your car and this is the key.
Thank you. Nice, yeah.
You know, we didn't forget that you still want to keep a low profile. So we decided to get you something like this.
Really? Whoa. Oh, God.
I'm glad you like it.
I'm hyperventilating. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, it's okay. It can serve. They can serve for now, until my father comes back. It's all right. Thank you. I appreciate your generosity. This is wonderful. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, it's a nice car. Why don't we go inside and celebrate this with a nice bottle of wine?
Sure, wine, yeah.
Let's go. Cheta, in my mind I don't tell you so. I don't go if you allow you come up for this place, go your pa house, the way you just they vote so. Because if you go there, you're not gonna know when you go talk something, you go begin to regret after. So just pay for here. If you go there maybe tomorrow when your anger don't come down small.
I've heard you. You have a point. I'll just drive you home and then go look for a hotel to pass the night.
I sure say if you drop me for house finish, you know go your pa house again, go vote.
You want to keep an eye over me? Okay, then fine. You can come over to the hotel and stay with me.
Make I follow you go sleep for hotel. Clean here. Not talk and make it.
Honestly, it's not what you think. It's not like I'm taking you to the hotel to, have sex with you. It's just for you to be convinced. That's the only way you'll be convinced. I'm not going to confront my father today.
No, but the only way be that.
What other way?
You can't sleep for my house. So that way, my idea your body and also you not come out there go vote anywhere.
Everything was just okay till the day you stepped into my life. Ever since I saw your face, nothing's been the same. 'Cause now I'm so in love with you. I don't know what to do. The feeling deep inside my heart is running deep and true. This feeling inside my heart won't go away. That's why they call it love. That's why they call it love. You never really planned it. That's why they call it love. You just can't understand it. That's why they call it love. Love changes everything. That's why they call it love. What a crazy feeling called. That's why they call it love. You never really planned it. That's why they call it love. You just can't understand it. That's why they call it love. Love changes everything. That's why they call it love. What a crazy feeling called love. Cause now I'm so in love with you. I don't know what to do. The feeling deep inside my heart is running deep and true. This feeling inside my heart won't go away. That's why they call it love. That's why they call it love.
Bros. Carol, I didn't know it.
took WAEC examination. How come you had a C in English?
You only go through my important documents then. I know English now. I dey watch news. I dey read paper. Dictionary. I dey read and finish.
But I never heard you speak good English.
Bros, watch out. They speak English, oh. Always say, once I speak, they'll begin laugh. I talk, they will begin laugh. Now I arrange myself, tell myself, say, man, I go back to the main deal. What's the main deal? Broken. As I they knock my broken, they go. Everybody don't rest, my matter.
Wow. That means you still want to go to school?
I for not go, sha. But this my age, eh? Don't go far. Don't go. You the shame to not go to school?
No, not at all. You see, Carol, I think education is the most important accomplishment for any human being. You're not too old to go back to school. With education, you can maximize your God-given potential. You can be that person God wants you to be. And I'm glad you still have interest in education. You can still go back to school, okay?
What is your English, safe? Last, bros. You will learn before you move.
I don't think.
She the from, and it be like say, Papa got the money and she get the pay. Who she be, passy. Ajapako one for my jaba. She the from, and it be like say, Papa got the money and she get the pay. Who she be, passy. Ajapako one for my jaba. I like the life, oh, where I deliver. I no go fool myself. I can't be someone else. I like the life, oh, where I deliver. I no go fool myself. I can't be someone else.
I am now a car owner. So I am now a car owner. This man and his wife have just been confirmed. Mugu 1 and Mugu 2. It is time for me to disappear. But I need some cash. I need some cash to survive. Yeah, I do. I need to scheme. I need to scheme of something beautiful. Scheme something beautiful to get money from them ASAP. And then
I know that tea was not like the one you always drink.
It's fine. It's fine. And your English is better.
Hey, bros. You laugh me. Are you laughing at me?
Now that sounds like music to my ears. I'm not laughing at you, I'm just happy. I was right, you were brilliant.
I'm done packing the shoes.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, let me finish with the breakfast and then I'll go drop you off at the exhibition center.
Thank you.
Who are you? What did I do to you?
Chima, who the hell you think you are? You think you can dupe me my hard-earned money? In the name of promise of marriage, Chima, today you must give me my money.
Which money?
You dupe me, you collect my money in the name of marriage. You have been doing to other girls.
Where is the money?
But today you must give it.
Are you mad? Which money?
You say which money? Which money?
Amarale!
Who is Amara?
Amarale!
Who is Amara? Chima, my money.
Where is the money?
Where's my money?
Where is the money? Which money?
What do you mean, which money? You know what I'm talking about.
What are you doing on the ground?
I don't know these people. I don't look for anybody's trouble.
Hey, my sister, please, if in case he has promised you marriage, please run away for your dear life, or better not give him money, because he's holding me a lot of money. But today he's going to give me my money. He's not going away from it.
He's my brother, and he's owing me a whole lot of money. So if you know how to collect your own, please do.
Come on.
You're a disgrace.
Chima, my money.
Amara, where are you? Where's the money?
My money, Chima.
Amara.
Don't kill him, so my money will come out. Don't kill him yet. Chima, my money. Don't kill him yet. But beat him. Beat him very well. Yes, beat him. Chima, my money. Beat him very well. My money. Beat him. Beat him. Beat him. Beat him, Chima. Today. What?
Dad, but I don't have up to that amount. Dad, I've already paid for so much. I'll see what I'll do about it.
Bella, what's that frown doing on your face?
Chief, you're here. My dad said he's coming back next week.
That's good news.
I know that's supposed to be good news, but my dad just asked me to give someone 32 million naira.
32 million naira?
Yes.
Where does he expect you to get that kind of money?
Chief, I told him I have only 30 million naira left, and he thinks I'm lying. I've spent so much.
You have 30 million naira in your account?
Yes, sir. The other time, I gave someone 20 million naira on my father's behalf. Now he's asking me for this. That would make it 50 million naira. I don't have up to that amount. I don't. And I don't have anything left. I have so much to pay for. Chief, I'm going to bring this up in your presence, so you just talk to him. If he doesn't give me back the money, I won't be happy.
That will be 52 million naira.
I already told him I don't have the 2 million.
It's okay. Don't worry. I'll give you the 2 million naira. I was just on my way to take care of something. When I'm finished, I will come around and give you 2 million naira. If I'm not able to do it today, it will be first thing tomorrow morning. Okay?
Thank you.
Just cheer up, okay? I'll make sure your father pays you to the last dime whenever he comes in. All right? Good.
Caro, I want to talk to you.
Talk it here. Say it here.
Caro, what I want to talk to you about is simply between me and you. Eh? Just hear me out.
Caro, listen to me.
Caro, see, I love you. Yes, and I have really missed you. I want you.
Ekene, where is all this thing coming from now?
to God who made me, everything that I'm saying to you here right now is the way I feel inside me. Look at my face and understand.
There's nothing in your face. Me and you, we have been friends since. You have not told me that you love me. Now, because I catch you with Amara now, you're telling me that you love me. I can fear God now. Fear God.
No, true to God, Amara is not my girlfriend. I told you. Is it because of him? Because he has money and he has a car? He doesn't love you. He's just using you. Easy. He doesn't love you, it's a lie.
Shut up. Shut. Lie. Because he has not even told me that he wants me to be his girlfriend.
Oh, he doesn't want to commit himself. He wants to use you and dump you.
Shut up. I cannot hear what you are saying again. I cannot hear.
Carol, please come now.
I punch you now.
Are you leaving me? Carol? Carol? Can you hear the mad rock is you?
Auntie, please, I need you to beg Chief on my behalf. He's very angry with me. He said I shouldn't come back to the office.
Why? What happened?
It wasn't as if, you know...
Mike, tell me what happened. And don't dare lie to me.
Okay, Auntie, there was this girl. I was in the office with this girl, and she came to do something. So we were, Chief walked in on us, and it wasn't as if we were actually, you know, doing...
Mike, you're very stupid. You're stupid.
Yeah, I know. I know. That's why I need you to plead on my behalf.
I'll see what I can do. But next time you indulge yourself in such stupid behavior, count me out as one that will beg on your behalf. Mike, do you understand?
Yeah. Yes, Auntie.
Hi. Auntie, I would like to step out for a little while. I have to take care of some business arrangements.
Bella, meet my nephew, Mike. Mike, this is Bella Alozie. We were hoping that she will stay here with us as Cheta's wife.
Oh my gosh. Okay, Auntie, have a nice day. Bye. Bye.
Mike, you're beyond redemption.
That girl. Who did he say she was?
You already having problem with my husband because of the girl he saw you with in the office. You're here ogling my daughter-in-law. Mike, are you all right?
Will you open this gate? Are you deaf? I said open this gate. Didn't you hear the horn? I said open this gate.
Sorry, sir.
What?
Sorry, your father said I should not open gate for you, sir.
My father said... Oh God. Oh God. Okay, two can play.
What was the meaning of what you just did out there?
This is for you to have a tiny little experience of how it feels to be locked out of one's house. What was that for? I went to work yesterday and I was embarrassingly bad from entering my office. And then I went home. You don't need to be told what happened.
Now listen. Listen to me.
If you thought I was going to come crawling and begging when you locked me out, you were wrong. Because that's not why I'm here. I've only come here to ask you why.
Wonderful thing. Nice thing that I have a son who can stand before me and make a case. I was hoping you get the message. But since you want to be unreasonable, I just give you a taste of what it will be like for you henceforth.
Dad, what is all this about? Because I refuse to get married to some stranger you got from nowhere? Is that it?
You must marry Bella Anozia, whether you like it or not. And if you don't, I'll shut you out of my life completely.
Honey, what is the problem? Cheta, what is it? What is going on? What is it?
Mom. It's nothing. It's nothing. It's okay.
What is going on? What is it? What is going on?
Honey, you have nothing to worry about. He already got the message.
Stephanie, there is no need making a mountain out of a molehill. Listen, if Cheta doesn't marry you, it's not going to be the end of the world for you. But it's going to be the beginning for you and I.
Mike.
Yeah?
When are you going to get married?
Not yet, not yet.
Are you going to get married to me?
I told you. It's going to be the beginning for us.
The beginning of what? The beginning of sleeping together or getting married? Huh?
See, I told you I am not ready for marriage.
Oh yeah?
And I don't see the reason I should be talking about it. Come on, let us just live for the moment.
Live for the moment? Oh God. Exactly what I'm talking about! All you've ever wanted is my waist. Nothing else but my waist. Come on. Oh God.
And it wasn't as if I wasn't doing anything to earn it.
Oh.
Yeah, I always try to put you in good stead with Cheta. I am the one trying to mess up his relationship with that, whatever he's having with that shoemaker. I was the one that told his father everything.
But you didn't do enough! You didn't do enough because you wanted us to remain secret lovers. That was why you didn't do anything against the new guy, his father.
Yeah. Okay, I'll be there soon.
Cheta, oh, it's good to see you. Why didn't you come inside instead of staying out
What's
here?
up, bro? Yeah, bro.
Let's go inside.
No, I'll be taking my leave.
Why? What? You just got here.
I know, but
Are you sure you're okay?
I'm not really okay. I actually came here to chill and get some rest, but listening to your argument, I think I should give you some time to be. Have a nice day.
Chita.
Wow. So this is for real?
Yes, it is for real.
My sister won the best small and medium scale entrepreneur. She has just been recognized by the state government.
Hey! This is the best piece of news I've heard in recent times. Congratulations. You know, this calls for celebration. We have to go out somewhere. And where's your other sister?
Isabella, she's not picking her call.
Aha! I'm getting really impressed with your English. And you know what? You'll go to the university.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. But for now, we have to go celebrate this, okay? Now, you go get dressed. This calls for celebration.
Oh yeah, now go and get dressed. He's trying to put his situation under control. I'm sure that's why he's not yet back. Be rest assured that as soon as he comes back, I'll remind him, okay?
Well, it's not about the cash. I would have preferred that he gives me a check.
It's all right. I'll tell him to give you a check, okay?
Thank you, Auntie.
That's okay.
She the from, and it be like say, Papa got the money and she get the pay. Who she be, passy. Aja pako one for my jaba. She the from, and it be like say, Papa got the money and she get the pay. Who she be, passy. Aja pako one for my jaba.
I want to take you somewhere special tomorrow.
Where was this special place that you won't carry me to?
I knew there's no way he will survive out there without our support. You said he called you.
Yes. He should be at the gate now.
Is this Abella gone?
Not yet.
Good day, Dad. Good day, Mom.
Cheta, what brings you here?
Carol?
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon.
Carol, meet my parents. Mom and Dad, meet Carol. She's the girl I want to get married to if you would accept to marry me.
Ye? Cheta, what are you saying?
Carol, is she the shoemaker?
Yes. Yes, sir. I am the shoemaker. Cheta, are you insane?
I'm not insane, Mom. You and Dad have always wanted me to get married. You've always pushed me to get married. I did not because I hadn't found any girl. Now I have found a girl in my heart.
Shut up! Cheta, say shut up. Eh? How ungrateful can you be? Your mother and I gave you the opportunity to get married to the daughter of one of the richest men. Look at Isabella. Eh? How can you compare her with this thing you brought in here?
Why do you think I have a thing for that? I don't like this.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning.
Isabella! What are you doing here? Now what did you do for here?
Carol?
Ekene, you're welcome.
Yes, I went to see Carol, but she was not at her shop. Where did she go to?
She went out.
See, Ujuma, you have to help me talk to your sister so that I can make up with her and we can continue from where we stop. You see your sister, eh? She's the woman for me.
Ekene. I know you love my sister very much. But you spent too much time trying to let her see it instead of telling her. You should have told her how much you love her before the incident with Tamara happened. You should have also told her how much you love her before Cheta came into her life. To be honest with you, my sister has just moved on.
Yes, I agree with you that she has moved on, but she must not have gone very far. You can help me bring her back.
You're right. You're so right. She has not just moved on, she has simply gone beyond reach. She has vanished.
Hey. No, look at my face and have pity now. Check one here.
So who did you say wanted to pour acid on her?
Stephanie. Stephanie's her name.
So, you bring person to the house to come and pour me acid?
Carol, it wasn't acid. I found out what they had in that bottle was suffering. They wanted to scare you away from seeing me.
So, you are the reason why they want to pour me acid on my body?
Yes.
Carol don't suffer. My head don't scatter.
Carol, wait. Carol, listen to me. Carol, see. Carol.
Come here. I said come here. Come here. Come here. Where do you think you're going?
Allow me to go.
No, you can't go just like that, please. I don't have anything with that girl. Honestly, forget about what she said. My parents want me to get married to her, but no, I don't feel a thing for her. Okay?
Where is my 2 million naira? Where is my 2 million naira? Criminal.
Isabella, I am short of words to describe you. I don't want to set my eyes on you or any of your kind again. Honey, we must make her pay for this. Let's call the police to lock her up for the rest of her miserable life.
How am I supposed to do that? Ifeoma, I am ashamed of myself. I am ashamed that a little girl like Isabella made such a fool of me. I am also ashamed that a man of my status could be toyed with in this manner. Now, get out of my life. Get out of my house before I kill you with my bare hands.
Real thief. Thief.
I said, get out. Cheta, what are you doing?
Father, please, I have to fix this now, please. Carol, please, say yes to my question. Will you marry me? Please. and gentlemen, I welcome you all today to celebrate a success story. A story of grass to grace. A story of a woman whom by dint of hard work has moved from a simple shack to what we have today. It's my pleasure to introduce to you my wife, Mrs. Caroline Olisemeka. As I welcome my father to cut this ribbon and unveil Caroline's shoes. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, Caroline's shoes.
She the from, and it be like say, Papa got the money and she get the pay. Who she be, passy passy. Ajapako one for my jaba. She the from, and it be like say, Papa got the money and she get the pay. Who she be, passy passy. Ajapako one for my jaba. I like the life, oh, where I deliver. I no go fool myself. I can't be someone else. I like the life, oh, where I deliver. I no go fool myself. I can't be someone else. She the from,